Hi everyone, I'm Brandon and welcome back to NewsForTeens. In this video, I'll be providing an update about coronavirus variants, specifically the variants of concern and the variants of interest, including how transmissible or deadly they may be and how effective the vaccines appear to be against these variants. I'll also touch upon the naming scheme used by the World Health Organization since a few weeks ago, as you'll likely hear more references to the Greek alphabet going forward. First, some quick background information on viruses. Viruses constantly change as they replicate and evolve, thus creating a slightly different form of the virus, also referred to as variants. Coronavirus variants are evolved forms of the original SARS-CoV-2 virus first detected at the end of 2019. However, only some variants have mutations that make them more transmissible or deadly. The World Health Organization, or the WHO, in collaboration with partners and other institutions, have been monitoring and assessing the evolution of SARS-CoV-2 since January of 2020. With the emergence of variants posing increased risk to global public health by late 2020, the characterization of specific variants of concern and variants of interest was needed to prioritize global monitoring and research. Variants of concern are variants associated with an increase in transmission, more severe disease, a higher death rate, or decrease in effectiveness of public health measures, such as vaccines or treatments. These variants are often the ones you hear about the most and are the most prevalent. Variants of interest are variants that either have caused community spread or clusters of disease and have been detected in multiple countries, according to the WHO, or have mutations that are associated with variants of concern. Here's a visual from Axios showing the variants of concern, particularly with a focus on the US and primarily based on data from the CDC. This chart compares some key points on what makes them concerning and provides a color-coded US map indicating how widespread the variant is estimated to be in a given location. The darker the color the state, the more prevalent the variant is estimated to be in that location. The first concerning variant detected globally was the UK variant B.1.1.7, found back in September of 2020 and was first detected in the US in December 2020. It appears to be about 70% more transmissible than the original virus, up to 60% more deadly, and is the most prevalent variant in the US. Fortunately, vaccines are very effective against this variant. A study by Public Health England showed that after 2 weeks of the second dose, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine was 93% effective against symptomatic disease for the UK variant. The South Africa variant, B.1.351, was initially detected in South Africa in December 2020 and in the US at the end of January 2021. It is about 50% more transmissible than the original virus, but it is still unknown if it causes more severe disease. Some vaccines appear to be less effective against this variant, which is likely why both Pfizer and Moderna have been trialing a booster vaccine specific to the B.1.351 variant. The other variants of concern highlighted by Axios are the Brazil variant P1, first detected in the US in January of this year, and the California variants, first detected in February. Both are believed to be more transmissible and appear to be more prevalent in the US than the South Africa variant, but more research is needed, particularly around the severity of the disease from these variants. According to Axios' visual, the variants of interest in the US are the New York variants, Brazil variant P2, and India variant B.1.617. A sublineage of the India variant B.1.617.2 is getting a lot of attention. It has actually been highlighted as a variant of concern, according to the WHO, since a month ago. In the midst of the surge in India these past couple of months, the B.1.617.2 variant has become a dominant strain there. It is now also the dominant strain in the UK. The UK Health Secretary stated that the variant is around 40% more transmissible than the formerly dominant UK variant, which was already 70% more transmissible compared to the original strain of the virus. Furthermore, according to Public Health England, this variant could cause an increased risk of hospitalization in comparison to the UK variant. While prevalence of this variant in the US is still relatively low, it is spreading fast and has become an increased concern according to Dr. Fauci, the president's chief medical advisor. Fortunately, there's evidence that the existing vaccines are working against this India variant. According to Public Health England, the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine was 88% effective against symptomatic disease from the B.1.617.2 variant 2 weeks after the second dose, but only 33% effective 3 weeks after the first dose. Based on this information, and with growing concern that this variant poses a threat to our return to normal, everyone is encouraged to get fully vaccinated as soon as possible. From reading more recent articles, you may have noticed a new way to refer to coronavirus variants. Moving away from regional naming, on May 31st, the WHO introduced the use of the Greek alphabet to name variants. The UK variant is now known as Alpha, as it was the first variant designated by the WHO as a variant of concern. The South Africa variant is now known as Beta, as it was the second to be designated as a variant of concern. The Brazil P1 variant is known as Gamma, and the India variant, B.1.617.2, which we know is a growing concern, is known as Delta. The other letters already assigned include Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, and Kappa. It is uncertain what future variants will impact us here in the US or globally, but at the very least, we can best protect ourselves for now by getting fully vaccinated. Thanks for watching and hope you learned something new.